former Pinole Valley High School principals, come on up to the ribbon.
Good to see you. Congratulations.
People.
Good morning, Spartans, and welcome to the new Pinole Valley High School. We are thrilled to have you here today for our grand opening ceremony. I am P.V. Kleiman, the current principal of the high school. We have a morning of entertainment and joy for you as well. How about those lion dancers? Let's give them a hand. We We are going to start our ceremony.
You guys should have
right
probably
now.
made your line in front and then allowed people to fall in behind you.
We didn't want to block you and the people.
There's no instructions here, so
Pinole Valley
you
High
know,
School
you gotta
allows
understand the
prepare its
circumstances you're
graduates
working with.
to succeed in both the academic and professional worlds. Our high-quality, challenging academic programs enable students to develop the cognitive, emotional, social, and behavioral skills necessary to become lifelong learners, engaged, responsible, respectful participants in our diverse local and global communities. Our vision is to become a California distinguished school who will become a vital part of our community, a school that serves our city by sharing our work, talents, while utilizing the city and its resources to serve our students. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Pinole Valley High School. And of course we are Spartans, so how else do it? Got it? Is it coming? All rise, join the playing of our national anthem as performed by the Pinole Valley High School marching band.
The audio's not on.
No matter how good this school is, the light never works.
You're misunderstanding. This is the Pinole Valley file. This came from the district. So, screw it. Every day.
Yeah. Oh, here, of course. I was looking forward to it.
Big hands of the Pinole Valley High School marching band under the direction of Mr. Eric Radcliffe. Welcome Spartans, welcome community, welcome friends, welcome educators, welcome everyone to this glorious day. Welcome to the new Pinole Valley High School. We will now have the playing of our alma mater. Great job, man. I'd like to introduce to you now our Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon and this morning, Senior Class Student Body President Cassandra Ruiz.
Good morning. My name is Cassandra Ruiz. I am an upcoming senior, and as we already said, I am ASB President of this year. And I am so honored to be your Master of Ceremonies today. First to welcome is to the stage WCCUSD Superintendent, Mr. Matthew Duffy.
Thank you. Welcome and good morning.
Good morning.
I want to thank everyone for joining us for this very, very exciting event. Before I continue, I want to recognize a set of elected officials for being here and for their support all along the way. I'd like to recognize Board President Tom Panis, Board Clerk Stephanie Hernandez-Jarvis, Board Member Valerie Cuevas, Board Member Mr. Phillips, and Board Member Consuelo Lara. I'd also like to recognize members of the Pinole City Council, Mayor Pete Murray, Norma Martinez, Anthony Tave, Roy Swearingen, and Vincent Salimi. We also have joining us today Hercules City Council President, Mayor Dan Romero, and I think a few other Hercules Council members. We also have County Office President of Education, Lynn Mackey. And we also have representatives from the office of Mike Thompson and John Joya. So many folks have come out to celebrate with us. I also want to start by thanking the many people who are responsible for this beautiful, beautiful campus, many have preceded me and many have put in long years of hard work. So first, we want to thank the residents of the West Contra Costa County who have generously supported this school through financing over a number of years. So thank you so much to our citizens. I want to thank Kibby Kleiman and his team. Roblin Construction and Kevin McQuarrie of WLC Architects for the design and the build. Former Superintendent Bruce Harder, former WCCUSD board members, former and current cabinet members, members of Pinole Valley staff, Dana Dibble, Eric Radkowitz, Joseph Lim. Want to shout out Yee's Martial Arts for that wonderful welcoming performance. Alma Latina, Danza Tonazzi, PVHS leadership team and advisor Catherine Marroquin, Cassandra Ruiz, Louis Fries, Lisa DelBlanc, Josh Herrera, and we have some former principals of Pinole Valley High School with us, Sue Kahn and Doreen Cavell right here. We've got some food trucks for you later. So we ready to kick off? All right, I know many of you have waited a long time for this, but guess what? Portable Valley High is no more. Welcome to the new Pinole Valley High School. As you will see today, this beautiful campus is equipped with everything to help students, staff, and community continue their educational journey. This is my 4th year and all I have known is Portable Valley. However, one of the things I loved about that campus, though, was the people and the community that you built. Led by Kibby and his team, you made the best of and thrived in less than ideal conditions. And look what you accomplished. The murals that adorn the walls made the news. You continued to put out a stellar music program. These guys are the best. Your athletics thrived. And best of all, your classes were engaging and impactful. So much so, you will open this campus as the district's only IB International Baccalaureate program which is an internationally recognized certificate of academic rigor. I can only imagine what you're going to do with this incredible new space. Your traditions and culture help build the Spartans' deep history with arts, academics, and athletics. We stand here today because of those alumni and staff who laid the foundation years ago. Some of them literally had a hand in this campus's foundation. To the recent alumni and staff of the temporary campus, you helped continue and enhance the culture and tradition that will grow and expand on this new campus. So today we say thank you to all alumni, all staff responsible for this incredible Spartan journey to get us here today. And to the future alumni, we say welcome home. It's been a long time coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Duffy. Now welcome to the stage WCCCUSD Board Clerk, Ms. Stephanie Hernandez-Harvest.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos días a todos. Welcome to the grand opening of our new Pinole Valley High School campus. Bienvenidos a la gran inauguración del nuevo campus escolar de la Escuela Preparatoria del Valle de Pinole. I want to thank each of you for being here today to celebrate this special occasion that has taken years, countless collaborative efforts, and incredible community support to accomplish it. Pinole Valley High School's vision states the following two goals: to become recognized as a California distinguished school, to become a vital part of our community, a school that serves our city by sharing our work and talents while utilizing the city and its resources to best serve our students. At the core of Pinole Valley High School's mission, it strives to prepare its graduates to succeed in both the academic and professional worlds. High-quality, challenging academic programs enable students to develop the cognitive, emotional, social, and behavioral skills necessary to become both lifelong learners and engaged, responsible, respectful participants in our diverse local and global communities. That's from PVHS's mission statement. The current slogan on Pinole Valley High School's webpage reads, "New school, same excellence," and I agree with it since its values, vision, and mission have been firmly grounded in the belief of opportunity and success for many years. I remember Pinole Valley High School's old campus, its portable buildings, and the students who worked hard each day to learn, thrive, and grow at PVHS while their new campus was being constructed. And recently, I learned that in addition to the advanced placement courses and academies here, the leaders of the school have pursued and accomplished the International Baccalaureate programming to further expand academic opportunities for their students. I've had the honor to meet incredible alumni from this very special school, from PVHS, including teachers and staff who work in our school district and serve our community. I also learned about notable alumni who have left their footprint in our community and the world, including NFL player and 1992 Heisman Award winner, Gino Torretta. From sports to academies to the Parent-Teacher Student Association, Pinole Valley High School is a place of pride and opportunity for community, and has been for so many years. With the new PVHS campus, our students will have state-of-the-art facilities to continue to thrive and prepare for the rest of their lives. Thank you to each of you for making this possible. And thank you to the school boards, to the administrators, and to all of the staff and incredible workers who built this facility from the ground up. And very best wishes for the incoming freshman class. Go Spartans! Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez-Harvest. And now the mayor of the City of Pinole, Mr. P. Murray.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the new campus, long awaited. I'm supposed to be here today saying a few inspiring words, but I think if you just look around, you'll be inspired by just what you see and what's now available to our students in our community, as well as others in the district. One of the things that the citizens of Pinole were concerned about was our opportunity for involvement. And today, I'd like to thank the district, past boards, the board seated now, for continuing to offer our community the greatest of opportunity, if you will, for involvement. It began with pre-construction meetings with the architects and the engineers. The community was involved in every aspect of that, over and over, I think to the point of ad nauseum, that they were kind of thoroughly done with the process, and this is the end result, and it's a phenomenal school. I wanted to thank Lathrop Construction as well, the general contractor on the project that hadn't been mentioned, but from the get-go, I'll tell you a little story. There was a pre-construction meeting for all of the contractors that were interested in participating, and I happened to attend the meeting, and we were over in the portables, and as the meeting concluded, we were walking out, and the president of Lathrop, who actually, I believe, is an alumni of Pinole Valley High School, just to show you that successful businesses emanate from the previous facility, and I'm assuming that even more so for the new. But he stated that this is our school. He had a lot of alumni working for him in the office and in the field, and he said, we're going to build this school, and that was his commitment. And I had no doubt in my mind when the contract was let that we were going to get a first-class facility here for the students. So, and I wanted to thank his superintendents on the site, Tom and John Kean. They engaged the community, came to community meetings, answered thousands of questions. It seemed like thousands, but a lot of questions that the community had at the time, and willingly took the time to do so. I'd like to also say thank you to the school board and Lathrop Construction for being on top of it by including a community member, Earl Combs. And I don't know that many of you or all of you know Earl, but Earl worked actually on the very first Pinole Valley High School and saw its completion. And he came down here and he was filming and photographing the construction facilities as they were being built, and the school district and Lathrop brought him in and made him part of the overall project. So that's why we were so well informed of the progress here within the construction of the facility, and you could see it as it was growing, you know, out of the ground. And I think that a lot of our community members really appreciated that. There was a lot of questions. You could see it on a daily basis. And we're very proud and happy that that was part of the program. The other thing was the construction schedule and the impacts to the community were moderated in all aspects. I just can't thank the school district enough for their involvement, coming to council meetings as well, and keeping us updated so that we can present it to the community. The community was very well taken care of in the process of building this facility. So, I guess the words of inspiration that I seek to share with you today is I want to give it up for the students and the teachers that were actually part of Pinole Valley High School. Those that graduated, they saw the facility go to dust, and they saw it rise again as a phoenix, greater, stronger, and more magnificent than ever. And they gave up a lot, and it was a time that I think that as they saw the construction of this, they were actually a part of it. I'm hoping they take that with them the rest of their lives. They endured and they were resilient enough to succeed in their endeavors and to move on to college and perhaps careers, and that they saw that that in spite of something looking as forlorn as it did here on the site prior to the construction starting, that they saw something magnificent come out of that, and they could take that as part of their life. That no matter what, there's always something better at the end to strive to be successful in your endeavors. And what I would leave to the next generation of students, those that are moving from the portables to this facility, and those that are coming into it, is that you have the opportunity to establish a legacy here. A legacy for the students to follow you, one of excellence, academic excellence, and establish Pinole Valley High School as a preeminent, high school within, I was going to say, Contra Costa County, state of California, within the nation. As you heard, that some of the programs that are available to the students actually portray that to the community as a whole. So with that, I want to say I wish all the new students the greatest of success. Take a chance to build a legacy and pass it on to those following you. And from the community of Pinole, we want to say thank you to everyone that was involved in this project, whether it be the school district or the community or any of the other firms that participated and made it a community event. So thank you very much.
Now introducing State Senator Nancy Skinner.
Good morning. I'm Nancy Skinner. I'm your state senator, and I came to congratulate Pinole. What a beautiful campus. And I want to thank you all so much because your support for things like the school bond and the parcel taxes, that I know those are sometimes hard to vote for, but that support is what has helped us and the county, the board, the school board, and everyone to bring about this incredible campus that you are grand opening today. And what a legacy for your students and your teachers, that they have a great facility to teach in and to learn in. So I want to thank Superintendent Duffy, County Superintendent Mack, the school board members who are here, our Pinole council members and the mayor and the principal, and all of you again for your hard work and for your willingness to support our schools and bring about such a gorgeous campus. Thank you.
Now introducing Sarah Butler, County School Board Member.
Just wanted to introduce her here, but right now we would like to turn things over to one of our areas of pride and joy, the Pinole Valley High School Choir, led by Choir Director, Mr. Joseph Lynn.
Thank you, choir. And now we welcome to the stage a Spartan alumni who will speak about his memories here, Mr. Lucas Grant.
Good morning. Wow, that was beautiful, wasn't it? Yes. I'm not going to sing for you today, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my time at Pinole. Just to tell you a little bit more about myself. After I went to Pinole, I went to UC Santa Cruz, where I got my bachelor's and master's in theater arts. But before I went to Pinole Valley, I grew up my entire life going to school in Pinole, and something very strange happened at every school I went to. I went to Edelhorst down the street, and after I graduated from 6th grade, they started construction in a new school. Cool, okay. Then I went to Pinole Middle, and I graduated from 8th grade, and then, again, they started construction in a new school. All right. Then I came here to Pinole Valley, and right after I graduated, sure enough, bam, there's a brand new school they start construction on. It's pretty amazing, but I can't help but be a little bit jealous as I drive to work and I see the school on my way to work. There's a brand new little theater there. There's more than one story on this school, and there are actually windows you can see through. It's pretty amazing. The small things really matter. What I found so enriching about Pinole Valley wasn't so much the classes, though we did have some amazing instructors. It was really all the time in between and after classes. Going to speech and debate tournaments on the weekends, rehearsing for a show at night, or playing with the marching band on football games. Go band, I saw you earlier. There was such an abundant amount of instruction outside of the classroom that made my time here so special. And from what I've seen, that spirit is still alive and well here at Pinole. Only now the students have laptops and working windows through which to realize their dreams. What really made my experience at PVHS so memorable, above all else, was its diverse student population. I did some research because I was curious. There are 2,347 high schools in California, and Pinole ranks as the 53rd most diverse school in the state. That's something incredibly proud. Very nice thing to hear. It was being a part of that diverse student population that really expanded my view of the world and made my life all the richer. A dear friend of mine likes to say that Pinole is the Paris of the East Bay. Even though this town is relatively small and usually only known for the fact that it has an In-N-Out burger, it is teeming with future artists and activists and politicians. And though this building is new, it still stands as a shining example of the importance of diversity in our country. Especially in the time we find ourselves in, I think it is important, now more than ever, to step outside of our comfort zones and learn about the experiences of others. And that, to me, is what Pinole Valley High School stands for. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. Now to bring to the stage the Vice President of Roblin, Miss Marsha Perry-Tyrus.
Good morning. My name is Marsha Perry-Tyrus, and I work for Roblin Construction Management Services. And we've been proud to be the construction management provider for this beautiful new school. One of the things that we were tasked with when we started here was the community engagement program. And that was our opportunity to make sure that the community was informed of construction progress throughout its duration. We had great partners in this. Of course, we had the City of Pinole, who played our monthly newsletter on the TV channel and invited us for updates that were shared with the community. We had Lathrop Construction, who's active participant in the community and constantly keeping everyone informed. And of course, we had Pinole Valley High School and the PTA there that allowed us to keep parents informed. What we didn't expect when we started here was to meet somebody named Earl Combs. Earl became a big part of not just our community engagement program, but simply our, became daily presence on the site with his camera and his drone, documenting construction progress. He went above and beyond just the average community engagement program by updating the Facebook page with all of his photos, and I don't think we sent out a newsletter or provided an update presentation that didn't include some of his amazing photography. So today we're presenting a plaque to Earl in appreciation and a thank you for his service as a part of the community engagement program. Thank you very much, Earl. I know you're here. If you're here, come on up. I think you might have ducked in for shade. But thank you, Earl, for all your work with us.
Thank you, Ms. Perry Thomas. Now we bring to the stage from WLC Architects Manager, Mr. Kevin McQuarrie.
Well, good morning, everyone. Yes, it's finally here, the day that we have been looking for a very, very long time. Good morning, board members, Superintendent Duffy, and council members, people who we've worked with for a long time. On behalf of the entire WLC Architects family, I would like to extend my appreciation and gratitude to the West Contra Costa Unified School District School Board, City Council of Pinole, the community, the staff, teachers, and students for entrusting us with the momentous task of designing your new high school. For it was their passion and vision that made this new high school possible. PVHS was truly a community effort to design. 2007 and over the past 12 years involving hundreds of meetings, nearly 100,000 hours by hundreds of talented, passionate, dedicated design professionals in a dozen different specialties. Some of them are here. I would like to recognize WLC lead designer and senior associate Jackie Bassman, senior project manager Aiko Fudu, project manager Wendy Wang, and David Brown of our design team. They're here. They're back over there. Thank you. We also have representatives from our structural engineer Thornton Tomasetti, from our mechanical designer Optimum Energy Design, our theater consultant Auerbach, Pollock, and Friedlander, our electrical designer and plumbing designer Pocock Design Solutions, the lighting consultant Preacher Peck Lighting, and food service consultant from Cindy Little. Without all of their involvement, this would not be possible behind us. Our journey with WCCUSD began over 20 years ago, starting with the passage of Measure E and the design of the Lavanya Jean Middle School, then El Cerrito High School, Coronado, and now Pinole Valley High School, the crowning jewel. Here's a few cool facts to take with you about the new Pinole Valley High School. Your new high school had 6 major construction phases, starting with building an earthen dam behind me to support this hillside. Then building the temporary campus, that many of your students have been involved in and seen on the fields. There was over 100 portables there to house your students during construction. Then we demolished the old school, and then of course, what we're celebrating today, the building of the new school. And the final phases are removing the temporary campus, which is going on right now, and building and finishing the new fields and field house, which will be starting next summer. The new PVHS encompasses over 265,000 square feet, and here's a fact you'll really appreciate, it's fully air conditioned. And the kids will appreciate that too. It's constructed of tons of steel and concrete in a moment frame structure and 12-inch thick concrete walls. This is one of the most safe, durable, and strongest schools in the state. There are over 70 classrooms, including 3 linked learning labs to enhance the academy learning experiences of your students. As you go through those doors behind you, the formed terraces in a 3-story atrium are protected by a state-of-the-art smoke evacuation system. And your brand new, state-of-the-art 600-seat theater has a professional level stage, thank you theater patrons, and over a 60-foot fly tower, which will allow students in music, drama, and speech to perform at their best. There's a media lab behind that's basically a full production television studio. The main gym on the other side of this building has 2 practice courts in the main gym and will seat nearly 2,000 1,000 Spartan supporters for your varsity championship games. In short, your new school is a state-of-the-art, next-gen, and among the finest high schools in the state of California. The new PVHS was designed to honor the past, enhance the educational experience for your students today, and prepare those students for their future for the next 100 years. On a personal note, I'd like to thank my parents, Dan and Sharon McQuarrie, have supported me in all of my endeavors, and they're here sitting in the audience once again, all the way from Montana, to be a part of this. My name is Kevin McQuarrie, and as chairman of the board of WLC Architects, I'm honored and humbled to have had the opportunity to be a part of this project, which has been, without a doubt, the most complicated, challenging, but rewarding project of my 30-year career. I'm pleased to have contributed to the proud legacy of Pinole Valley High School. Thank you and enjoy your new school.
Thank you, Mr. McQuarrie. Now we welcome to honor our Latino heritage ballet folklorico. Thank you, Highlight Protocol. Now we bring to the stage our student body speaker, Ms. Jalen Kent.
Hi, my name is Jalen Kent. I'm a senior class president here at Pinole Valley High. I've spent my entire school career on the portable campus, and I, like my classmates, am extremely excited to move into the new school. Many people are familiar with the saying, out with the old and in with the new. However, that is not the case here. Our temporary campus has taught us all how to be flexible and adaptable. Whether it's navigating the lakes during the rainy season or dodging seagulls during lunch, our Spartans have always found a way to persevere through any hardships. It has also invoked an unprecedented amount of creativity in us. We have had to find creative solutions to make our portables feel like home. We made murals to beautify the campus and found innovative ways to hold events despite weather conditions. Now that we are transitioning into the new school, I hope we bring these qualities along with us to create new traditions from the old. While our temporary campus may be gone, it will forever live on in the spirit of Pinole Valley Spartans. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalen. Now we celebrate our ASL classes and their great work. Student speaker, Ms. Lily Johnson.
Hi. Wait, the speech? Okay. All right. Hi. My name is Lily Johnstone, and I'm a senior at Pinole Valley High School. And the first thing I'd like to say is a thank you to everyone that's here today and everyone at Pinole Valley High that dedicates their time to teaching and uplifting the students. The second thing is that it is a really strange thing to me that the new school is finally finished. I've spent 3 years in portables, and my brother spent 2 years in them before I did. To be honest, it wasn't that bad. People are always either sympathetic or mildly horrified when I say I go to school on a portable campus. But everyone there made it better. The incredible young artists that painted the murals, the diligent staff that continued to work every day, and the students that stuck around and made a thriving community. This gorgeous new school is the culmination of years of incredibly hard work by seriously dedicated people, and I'm so thankful. You learn to count your blessings when you go to school on a campus that periodically floods and houses skunk families. This new school sometimes seemed like a fantasy to me for so long, and watching it slowly get built was surreal and so amazing. Change is weird, and on June 8th, when I walked off the portable campus for the last time, I felt something shift. It felt important, and it still does. And I can't wait for August 19th when I finally get to enter this school for my final year and feel everything click into place. And also be sheltered from the rain for the first time in 3 years. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone that stuck with us, and to all of the staff and students alike who have persevered. We made it. Welcome to Pinole Valley High School.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to say welcome, Spartans. Today we are on the cusp of something that will stand for the future. Every new building brings with it hopes for the future. It's what's built into the stone, brick, and terrazzo. And if that building is a school, well, the dream is literal, as the future walks through our doors starting now. The volleyball team is in the gym right now practicing serves. They look pretty good, too. My name is Kibbe Kleiman. I am the proud principal at Pinole Valley High School. And just standing in one place, I have been fortunate to be here for 3 different iterations of our school. In the Spartan spirit, getting better each time. I was principal of Pinole Valley 1.0, the original. I learned to tell the difference between the cafetorium and the cafeteria, but could never quite figure out where the stairs to nowhere went. Then it was 5 years at our portable campus, where we learned about WASC and WASPs and 2 feet of water, becoming part of our learning partners. Now we are on the doorstep of the last and the finest version of our high school. For years I have said, it's not the building, it's the people inside. Of course, that's what people say who don't have a beautiful building. With our new space, we look back for a moment on those who brought us here, those here today, and those no longer with us. The list of Pinole Valley principals are my direct predecessors, the district folk who we refer to in the abstract, but are very real and have been with me and the school every step of the way. It's everyone from the custodians who set up our events to the students who then take their own initiative towards leadership while they're here at our school. We aim to do the same here, only better. More performances in our beautiful theater, more cheers from our new cheer team, more college and career success coming from our state-of-the-art classrooms and art as well, and more championship banners to fill our gym. Wait, we have 2 gyms? We better win a lot more. Spartans, we will bring music to fill our hallways and dance to express our joy. And all of this with the one most meaningful other addendum. None of this would have been possible without community support from our friends at the council, at the district, at the church, at the library, and our PTSA, who, by the way, has a great grand opening special table right here for your financial support. We make this pledge today that the Pinole Valley community, which we needed to host our dances, our senior breakfasts, our AP tests, our day on the green, will not only be a part of our new school's life, but hopefully an even closer partner. We invite you to share our space and take part in our daily lives. There's a clock right outside of our building, and it's there to remind us that the time is now. We recognize that our school is a blank slate, and that's pretty old school. It's a blank sheet. We better make that a blank tablet. And that it is up to all of us to write our new stories. I guess that's type, or maybe it's text. All of these stories will be part of the new Pinole Valley High School. There is something to put all of this together. The seniors who are starting now and will exit this June, and the institution itself, so we can give it a name and a prediction as well. I present to the future this beautiful facility. Let's welcome Pinole Valley High School for you, the alumni, you, the community, and you, the class of 2020, all the way first class. I now bring to the stage Ms. Dana Dibble, who will introduce our last part of today's program. Thank you and welcome to Pinole Valley High.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Pinole Valley High School has a mission, which is to strive to prepare its graduates to succeed in both the academic and professional worlds. Our high-quality, challenging academic programs enable students to develop the cognitive, emotional, social, and behavioral skills necessary to become both lifelong learners and engaged, responsible, and respectful participants in our diverse global and local communities. We also have a vision, which is to become recognized as a California Distinguished School, and to become a vital part of our community, a school that serves our city by sharing our work and talents while utilizing the city and its resources to serve our students. I'm alumni of this school, and I am proud to work alongside at least 7 other graduates that attended our old building and work in our new building. There are at least that many people that worked on the construction of this new building, so we as a community are pretty tight here in Pinole. I want to thank you for spending your time with us here this morning, and I know that you're really anxious to get inside the building. I do need to remind you of a couple of things. This is still a semi-active construction zone. You do not have free reign of the building. We have some leadership students that will take you in small groups at a time in and out of the cafeteria. the library, the grand atrium, a couple of classrooms, and the gym. We have some food for you and some beverages for you, and I want to thank Roblin and Lathrop for providing those. So please do gather around, enjoy food and beverages. Some of our lions from Yee's Martial Arts will be available to take pictures while we're waiting. The cafeteria is this building over to my right, your left, and our tours are going to start there. We're going to count off in groups of about 25 apiece, led by leadership students. I'm going to ask you please to not bring food or beverages indoors, to follow our guides and to practice a little bit of patience while you're along the way. I also want to recognize that there are many people in this community that went to this high school both before and after I did that have come out to join us today, and if at all possible, we'd like to share our tours with our alumni and retired teachers first. So if you were a member of a graduating class of the 70s, would you please head on over to the cafeteria door, and would you look for Mara Crooks? Mara, are you over by the cafeteria? Please get ready for your group. We'll be departing in about 10-minute intervals. And so secondly, I'd like any member who graduated from Pinole Valley High School in the 1980s to head on over to the cafeteria and look for Anastasia. Members that graduated in the 1990s will look for Michael. And in the 2000s for Jalen. After that, we'll take general public in about 10-minute intervals. So please do enjoy the food and beverages while we wait, and thank you once again for coming out. Welcome to Pinole Valley High School.
You are going to share that.